Everybody know I'm better, ay, yeah I'm better, ay, it don't matter, ay, pockets fatter, ay, nowadays I'm on my haters, they got sadder, ay, that's money longer.
Yo, what is up? What is up? Welcome into the show. You already know what it is. The hottest sports podcast in the South, the best damn sports podcast, period. This is Sentell live on a very unique night right here. We got draft 2020 going on right now. It's all virtual. Like everything is digital and virtual. No one is, together. So we all spread out right now in this draft coverage. So this should be very unique. I am here. I'm gonna try to pass along the words of these draft picks. I'm sure you guys are watching at home, and so you can see the draft picks as well as me, and I'll kind of piggyback on that. Guys want to get into the program, you can. I am also at the same time while I'm doing all this. I am also in a Zoom right now. I'm also in a group. A live group chat draft party right now. I am in a draft party right now as well. So I got like 1,000 things going on right now. See, I'm doing this podcast. I'm looking over here trying to see draft picks when the picks are made, and I'm also in this live virtual party right now. So if everybody can see me out there in Zoom land, hey, waving my man out there doing the Zoom. Let's get into this thing. We all expect that that Joe Burrow would be the number one pick. I think that's a foregone conclusion. I think Washington would draft the DN Chase Young, and then that's when it's gonna get interesting. At that point, it's gonna get very, very interesting. Like I say, I can't get in the audio. I'm just kind of like looking at these guys, let them do their thing right now. Oh, let's see. Hey, tons going on. Lots going on. Let me help you. I'm getting there. All right, there's the draft order right there. All right. I don't know where the commissioner's at right now. I'm looking. Don't see him. Don't see the commissioner right now. All right, where we at right now? Again, I expect Joe Burrow, LSU quarterback to be taken first, and then Chase Young to the Redskins, and then that's when it's going to get interesting at 3, I believe. A lot of action right there. Detroit and their pick. So expect some fireworks there. I think it'll get hang on tight because it's going to be fun right there. Get the 3 with Detroit Lions, but right now, you know what this is? Very, very This is like very what's that word I was looking for? I lost it. Anticlimactic right here, because we all know that Joe Burrow is going right here, right? Well, I think we can pretty much assume that Joe Burrow is going right here. The number one pick. I'm trying to do 1,000 things at one time right now. I am definitely trying to do 1,000 things right now. Who's all in here? Got Mr. Omar in here. Mr. Omar is in the virtual party. Got Kiwi Dennis in the virtual party, and of course, Danny's in the virtual party. And I'm also a part of the virtual party as well as doing this podcast. So, hey, here we are. Where you go, Jay? Again, totally virtual. First of its kind of happy. It's a great diversion to get us away from what's going on in real life. And I expect Joe Burrow to be number one pick draft. I've heard reports that the Bengals have spent a ton of time learning about their new quarterback. Spent a lot of time talking to various people about him during this process, which is different this year because you haven't been able to really get a lot of one-on-one time with guys because of the obvious coronavirus and whatnot. So not been able to do that. So that's just a really different type deal. I would suspect why is it taking so long? This should not take that long. This is not be taking this long. This should not be taking this long. Should not be taking this long. Let's get to it. What you doing, Bengals? You on the clock? You been on the clock for a while. You know who the pick is. Let's make this pick. Mm-mm-mm-mm. As of right now, I don't see. Am I still, am I still hurt from the Super Bowl? Yes, I'm still hurt from the Super Bowl. I'm always gonna be hurt. Nah, yeah, you just time heals all wounds. Still disappointed that we didn't get that one done, but hey, you know, I picked the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl at the beginning of the season. So there you go. That's the silver lining. I picked the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl coming into the season. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Oh, this is fun. All right, what are we doing, Bengals? What are we doing? This pick not been made yet. Pick to be. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, but anyway, let's go down these. Let's go down some of these prospects before we get in. I think we're gonna have some noise here in a minute. I try to come on late as I can. I want to wait. I actually should have waited till he got to the podium. To the not the podium. Guess there's no podium this year. Uh, self. Yeah. Chase Young, Joe Burrows, Jeff Okuda, Isaiah Simmons, Jerry Judy. You know the names. Tua Tagovailoa. Interesting. See where he goes. Um, I think he goes to the Dolphins at 5. Um, I'm not a big Tua guy. Guy got a lot of arm talent. Does some nice things on the field. Injuries are concerned. Ankles, obviously the hip. So injuries are concerned. Things are concerns about Tua, but I expect them to be. I hear his name early to the Dolphins. That's what I expect to happen. Um, we shall see. Jedrick Willis, big tackle. Derek Brown, defensive tackle. Uh, Tristan Wirfs, Iowa. Be interesting to see where Henry Ruggs land. CD Lamb. All these guys go tonight. After Joe Burrow hears his name, if he ever hears his name. I know this is gonna be a slow process, but hey, here we are. Here we are. Look, hey, feel free, guys, if you want to call in too, you can. 864-378-0163. 864-378-0163. Lines are open. You want to get in, and talk, you can a little bit. That's saying Roger Goodell getting booed from home. What? What? Goodell getting booed from home? He can't do. Oh. Anyway, first virtual draft. Hey, we got some hiccups. Somebody say Roger Goodell can't get booed because it's a virtual draft. I don't believe that. That could be fake. I think he can get booed. Roger can get booed. Definitely, most certainly can get booed. Uh oh. Uh oh. Wait a minute. That's my tracker. I need my tracker. Need my tracker. My tracker. What's we have a pick yet? Do we have a pick yet? No, we don't have a pick yet. No pick yet. Still waiting. Still waiting. How is this taking this long? How is this taking this long? The Bengals. Come on now. Come on now. This can't be true. Can't be true. You can't be taking this long. No way you're taking it. Why is my Let me get back in my Zoom group. I keep forgetting I'm in a Zoom group. Back to my Zoom people. Has the pick been made yet? Has the pick been made? Has the pick been made? I'm sitting here. Have the pick been made? Has the pick been made yet? No, no. Still waiting on the pick. What the Bengals doing? Doing Bengal things. Bengals cannot push this. They can't. They cannot mess this up, right? They can't do that, right? No way the no way the Bengals can mess this up. No way. No way the Bengals can mess this up. No way the Bengals mess this up. The pick been made yet? That's all I'm saying. It's like 7 minutes on the. Why there's still 7 minutes on the clock, Bengals? Come on, Bengals. Come on, Bengals. Come on. I need you to do better. Come on, Bengals. Need you to do better. Need you to do better. You're just tuning in. Thank you for checking in the hottest sports podcast in the South, the best damn sports podcast, period. Sentell on a live. An interesting draft night, to say the least. Of course, we know what's going on in the world, so that's why we're in this situation right now. So we're having a virtual draft. I'm doing a live show. I'm also in a Zoom live party, draft party, and I'm also having to watch to see what's happening with the actual draft. So just stay here for your coverage of the NFL draft. Let's see. Okay, I need to get back. I'm having so much trouble right now. Too much going on right now. All right. How do I get? Oh, y'all can y'all not hear me? Can y'all hear me? No, they can't hear me. They can't hear me on my Zoom. What's going on? They can't hear me. Can y'all hear me now? Well, I can't have y'all turned up because y'all be in the broadcast, but it's all good. Hey, I let y'all in on this group chat party we got going on. Hey, it's a lot going on right now. What the Bengals doing? What did it take so long for? What's happening? Hey, man, you've been on the clock since December. You've been on the clock since December. You've been on the clock. Man, they've been. So Joe said excuse his haircut. I ain't got no coverage. I I would like also add. I would like to add that I'm not surprised that Jerry Jones is the only one in his own in his house. That is Jerry ain't making that pick. Jerry just sitting there. Jerry ain't drafting nobody. Oh yeah, he can do what he want now. Don't get it twisted. Hey. All right, let me hold up. Let me pause this for a minute. Hey, welcome into the show. This is a very I don't even know what to call. This is weird. Draft 2020. Everything's virtual because we know what's going on in the world right now. The Bengals on the clock. They've been on the clock since December. Haven't made a pick yet. Welcome into the show. I'm watching you guys right here. I'm also in a Zoom doing a virtual draft party as well as doing this show. So we are multitasking at a high level right now. I'm trying to get everything in order. Why are the Bengals taking so long? I have no idea. I think the Bengals are finally gonna pick now. I think they made a selection. Now the clock is still counting on me. Now I could be behind. You never know. Everybody in there a little different. Had the Bengals picked yet? Of course you like Mike with a damn cowboy hat on his head. Booker said Zach. Y'all gonna leave Booker alone? Booker. Hey man, this is crazy, man. Hey man, somebody. Okay, all right. What is the Bengals doing? If you're out there watching, again, thank you for tuning in to Sentell. I mean, I don't. This is so much going on right now. I was assuming that I would get on here by this time. The Bengals would already have selected. Chase Young would come off the clock, and then things would get haywire and go crazy. But the Bengals haven't yet to make a pick. Now I know it's slow. I know we're doing virtual, so it could have been already in by now. This should have not taken this long for the Bengals to make this pick. What are they doing? I don't know. Yeah, but I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Hottest Sports Podcast in South. Again, if you want to call in, you're more than welcome to call in 864-378-0163. 378-0163. If you want to share your opinion on the NFL draft tonight, I would expect some picks to be made by now. But hey, nothing has happened as of yet. Nothing has happened as of yet. Let's see what's going on. Okay, the pick is in. 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 Let me get back in my Zoom party real quick. Say hi to the guys. The pick is finally in. Took long enough. Okay, thank you. Thank you. The Bengals have indeed selected Joe Burrow, quarterback. The LSU, the Redskins are now on the clock. Hey, I'm streaming everything, dog. You might want somebody to spoil that pick. You might want somebody to spoil that. You might want somebody to spoil that pick. You can't mess that. You could mess that up. Like you could mess that up. You wonder. You want. Just the same as me and you. You wonder if the pause y'all out for a second. You wonder if the Bengals were listening to some late trade offers, maybe. Possibly could have been listening to some late trade offers. You want to wait to the last moment. Maybe somebody comes through and just wows you and blows you away. But the pick was always going to be Joe Burrow, so he's off the board. Redskins on the clock. I suspect that they will take Chase Young, and then that's where the intrigue to me kicks in at. because there are a lot of teams that can maneuver around to do different things based on their needs and where they sit right now with capital, draft capital. Who's gonna do what at this moment. Chargers, Dolphins clearly need quarterbacks. Burrow's off the board. There's Herbert. There's Tua. There's Jordan Love. So who moves to do what at this point would be very interesting to see. Shakira, don't mess this up, Miami. It's gotta be Tua. It's gotta be Tua, Miami. I think it'll be Tua as well, Dave. I just think it fits. They need us. They obviously need a quarterback, but he kind of a buzz. They need a buzz in Miami. They spent a lot of money in the off season. They got 3 first-round picks tonight, so it's a chance to really turn this franchise around. I think getting Tua is a good fit in Miami. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the biggest Tua guy, but I think it's a nice fit for the Miami Dolphins. So we shall see. Redskins. The one good thing about it, once that pick was actually in, the clock starts. So Redskins 4 minutes 35 seconds already on their clock. Let me go back to my Zoom party. Let's see what's happening over here on my Zoom party. That's why I'm holding my phone. I apologize. I'm holding my phone because I'm also in a Zoom party. I'm also Zooming right now. Let me get back into the Zoom party. All right, I'm back in here in the Zoom party. Redskins on the clock. A lot of great conversation going on right here. I like JT. Yeah, I like JT. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I can hear everybody pretty good. Let me get back to my audience. Hold up. Let me pause you people. All right. Again, thank you. Welcome into this. Cut that out. That's my Zoom party going on. There's a lot going on, man. As you can see, we have a lot going on right now. Lots going on. I am trying to get. I want to. But if you want to get in, you want to call in 864-378-0163, 864-378-0163. Break down draft picks. Tell me who you think your team's gonna draft, who you want them to draft, all of that. We open right now. This is as freestyle as it gonna ever get. We just freestyling it right now. I don't know how long you can stand. I thought I would stay a whole first round, but there's no way I can make a whole first round. We'll be here to midnight. We'll literally be here all night long trying to make it. Let's see. But again, you know who I am, the sensational Sentell, aka Mr. No Days Off, aka the One Man Dynasty, live on Facebook, the hottest sports podcast in the South, Sentell, right here. Just draft coverage got going on right now. It's all virtual. Everything is just virtual, so it's slower. We gotta make sure everything is right. But it's a great diversion from what's going on right now in the real world. Just thankful to have an opportunity to get away from real life for a little bit and enjoy something we generally enjoy doing every year. Let's see. The pick is in. The pick is in. So we should see what the Redskins do. They have needs at offensive line, linebacker, cornerback, tight end, running back. But this is gonna be definitely I think Chase Young right here. They could fall in love with one of the tackles. I maybe fall in love with one of the tackles right here. Possibly. I can't see it. I really can't see it. I think they have to take Trace Young right here. Um, let's see how it goes. Get back in my draft party. See what they talking about. The pick is in. The pick is in. The pick has been made. The pick has been made. if you can't hear, that's that is Keith Dennis, notable Jags fan. Clearly does not like Justin Herbert. He hates his words. His words, not mine. He hates the guy. Not mine. His words. He hates the guy. The pick is in. I don't know what's taking so long. Selection is made. Chase Young. The second pick in the draft was indeed Chase Young, defensive end. Ohio State had 16 and a half sacks despite missing a couple of games during the season for some NCAA nonsense. But the pick is Chase Young, an outstanding defensive end, and a long list of defensive ends from Ohio State. You look at the two Bosa brothers, and now you have Chase Young, another stud defensive end right now. This is the pick. I mean, and here's the thing. San Francisco 49ers picked number 2 last year. They picked number 2 last year. They picked the DN from Ohio State. They went to the Super Bowl. Now, the Redskins have been drafting D linemen similar to the 49ers in the last several drafts, and they made a strong point, or even more of a strength right now. I think this is the right choice. Pass rush, being dominant on the defensive front, wins football games in this league. I just saw it. Happen for my 49ers. So this is a great pick. The Detroit Lions are now on the clock. I think this is where the draft gets interesting. I see a lot of moving parts right here. Yeah, Sweat from Mississippi State. They got the two boys from Bama back to back too. Payne and the other guy, I can't remember his name. Yeah, so this is a great pick. I was gonna say this is similar to what the 49ers did the last 3-4 years, where you just take a bunch of D linemen. You just take a bunch of them. Absolutely. That's why I love this pick. That is brilliant analysis. Brilliant stuff. I'm agreeing with you. Hey, man. We don't need all the negativity. We don't need negativity in here. Of course, you can always hide that with a pass rush. Nowhere. Your $100 million man was nowhere to be found. That $100 million, I can't knock him for getting his money now. I ain't gonna do that. Never do that. Gotta pay him. I agree. Man, welcome to the 2020 NFL Draft special right here on the Best Damn Sports Podcast. Period. I'm your host, the sensational Sentell Whiteman. We are on pick 3. Detroit Lions are on the clock. Joe Burrows went number 1. Chase Young went number 2. I think this is where the draft gets interesting because we don't know if these picks are locks right here. This is right here is personal preference now because you can see certain guys going to certain teams based off different things. There's different set of needs. And you interview these guys, and people fall in love with certain guys that they want. And we think they may draft this guy, but they could feel completely different about the guy that we think they're going to draft. I heard a lot of Akuda right here. I heard a lot of offensive linemen right here. I heard Derek Brown right here. So I've heard a lot of people in this different location. Isaiah Simmons. I mean, it's so many guys that are in this draft spot that could go. So this is why I say the draft is about to get interesting at this point because we don't know who's going to be the pick right here, and I think that makes Jeff Okudah was the pick. The Detroit Lions did draft cornerback Jeff Okudah, so that's Buckeye back-to-back Buckeyes selected. Back-to-back Buckeyes have been selected. As Jeff Okudah has been off the board. Back-to-back I'm streaming. What you Bruh, I'm streaming, bruh. What you got down there? Western Carolina? You got West Carolina book. No, Keith got West Carolina. Yeah, how am I ahead of y'all? Like, I'm doing so much over here, dude. I got like 3 different things going on my internet right now. I'm doing a live show right now. How am I ahead of you right now? Oh, you just wanted Jeff Okudah. Well, Miami is sitting in a great position. Miami is great right now. They good. They gonna get their guy right here. They'll get their guy right here. They want Tua anyway. Giants in a great spot. The Patriots. That's gonna cost them a lot of capital. Man, 23 to freaking 4. They will have to give it everything to get that. I don't think they'll stay still. They don't need to make that move. 2 of them. Yeah, well, Mike Digger leads the draft after he makes his selection. I'm leaving the draft. Nah, not Belichick ain't doing that. If they stay here, they take Simmons. Worse. Yeah, I can see an offensive lineman here too. Again, hey, we're live. I'm in a draft party. Well, you just drafted Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones, so I would get an offensive lineman here, but defense stinks too. Defense stinks too. If I got Isaiah Simmons right high on my board, that's what I'm taking. I would agree. I would. Hey, what does Dave Gettleman buy you right here? Because he's an idiot. So let's see what he values right here. Who you talking about? Red. Oh, red. Oh, red. Red. What's red? Where am I? Oh. If he do, he gonna ruin it. If he do, he gonna ruin it. I don't believe that. Oh man, we just having a good time here, man. Look, man, I told you if you want to call in, get in, man. 864-378-0163. 864-378-0163. Right here on the Hottest Sports Podcast in the South, the best damn sports podcast, period. This is a live draft edition of the show. We're doing it virtual. Everything is completely digital right now. 3 picks have been made so far. Bengals took Joe Burrows. The Redskins took Chase Young, and Jeff Okudah just went off the board to the Detroit Lions. So top 3 picks have been made. So we went on the Giants. The Giants are on the clock. They drafted Daniel Jones last year in the first round. 2 years ago, they drafted Saquon Barkley. You could go offensive lineman right here. You want to protect your franchise quarterback. You got a stud of a running back, or do you go defense? Do you go Isaiah Simmons, who's a different type of playmaker? Can do a lot of different things. You can line up at a lot of different positions. Do you go him right here? Do you take one of the tackles? It'll be interesting to see what Dave Gettleman does. Giants are on the clock. Giants fans, are you out there? Let me know if you're out there, Giants fans. What's the pick right here? Sorry about that. I apologize. Giants are still on the clock. 1 minute 53 seconds on the clock. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna take a break. We'll come back with the Giants pick right after this break. Tell you who they selected, or we might catch them if they select their pick. So do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Oh. What do we got? Oh, back? Are we back? Back now? Couple little glitches there. The pick is in. The Giants pick. The Giants pick is in. Um, I ain't got the pick yet. I ain't got the pick yet. I haven't got the pick yet. I don't know why I'm ahead of y'all. Huh? Huh? Is it Simmons? Best available, baby. I mean, but see, this is my thing. Why you laughing? What happened? What happened? Why he laughing? He laughing pretty fun. He laughing pretty hard. What happened? Oh, and it was Andrew Thomas. Oh, wow. I'm not. I'm cool. I just think it was Andrew Thomas. I didn't think he was the best tackle. Yeah, they got Thomas. Me, hey, what me that? That's the surprise. Yeah, that's the surprise. Okay, well, the Giants just selected Andrew Thomas, tackle from Georgia. I'm not surprised that they went tackle. I am shocked that it's Andrew Thomas. Uh, I mean, it was four guys: Wirfs, Willis, Thomas, Beckton. I think they were the four elite tackles in the draft. I didn't. Most people thought that, you know, that Willis was the best. Wirfs was second. So it's just a surprise. It's not. It's. It's. I'm not, like I say. That was a surprise. That was the first surprise pick of the draft. Now, what does Miami do right here? I think they still go Tua right here, quarterback. But Isaiah Simmons now will be in play. He will be in play down at about the 7, 8, 9 picks. He'll be there. Let's see. Yeah, he will be in play. The Panthers need a tackle. The Cardinals need a tackle. The Jags. He could fall down to the Jags now. If you look at Isaiah Simmons, right now, he could possibly fall all the way to the Jags right now. Keegan, would you like Isaiah Simmons? Hey, again, I like I hate Georgia, but I'm just surprised at Andrew Thomas. Hey, a lot of them guys think they interchangeable. Wirfs, Willis, they all think they kind of interchangeable guys. Exactly. And that's a personal. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I just mentioned that earlier. That's a good track record. That's a good track record. Jay, this is interesting now. I still think they go tour right here, but now Isaiah Simmons possibly falls all the way into the 9 teens, maybe. They got 3 first round picks. I don't think about Love. Love ain't. I don't know about Love, right? They got to get Tua right here, right? They go Tua right, right? Yes, yes, because you got Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's a good idea. So we have our first kind of a bit of a surprise draft pick. We had Andrew Thomas from the University of Georgia get drafted to the New York Football Giants at 4. Most people thought Isaiah Simmons possibly. And then if any of the tackles again, I mentioned this earlier that you don't know what a GM and a coach, how they value guys, how they look at tape, and they may have Andrew clearly had Andrew Thomas ranked higher than Wirfs, Willis, or Becton. They had clearly had him ranked higher than all of those guys. So there you are. Last time the Giants drafted that high the tackle, Eric Flowers did not quite work out really well for them. So we should see how this goes. It's the Georgia offensive lineman, number 4 pick in the draft. The Dolphins are on the clock. Pick is not in yet. Pick is in. The pick is now in. The pick is not. The pick is now in. The pick is now in. I just they gotta go Tua right here, right? I like him in Miami. They do. They do. Too long. Too long. Too long. You could imagine what they could have probably got traded Philip Rivers for. They could have got some capital back from that 2 years ago. they got like a black GM or yeah, that's why I kind of root for them. Oh, you gonna change team now? Are you changing teams? You changing teams now? Pick is in. The pick is in. Pick been in for a second. Yep. Let's see where they go. What do the Dolphins do here? What do the Dolphins do right now? What do they do? I'm curious to see what the Dolphins do right. What do the Dolphins do? Hmm. Let's go. What the Dolphins gonna do? Tua Tagovailoa is the pick. I've been saying this for months. Tua Tagovailoa is the pick. Tua Tagovailoa is the pick. I've been saying this for months and 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 months. Yep, exactly. Dropping dimes. Dropping dimes. They knew they were taking Tua all along. This is perfect for them. I don't personally like Tua. I'm not a Tua guy, but this is the perfect fit to me for Miami. I think he brings a like buzz to that city, and right fit. And they got two more first round draft picks. Man, they got a chance to really turn this franchise around. Yes, you can go back and get a left tackle later on in the mid teens. Ryan Fitzpatrick play the whole year. Play the whole year. Tua shouldn't even play this year. He shouldn't. Look, hey, we can't pretend. They got so much capital, man. You come back, get you a tackle. Get your running back, tackle, maybe a receiver. Well, see, look, this is the thing you don't ever count on. What the Giants did, we didn't count on that. Yes, very smart guy. Went to Harvard. Harvard guy. Oh, that's the pick. Tua Tagovailoa is the pick for the Miami Dolphins. We're through 5 picks. Chargers are now on the clock with about 4.5 minutes. We'll see what the Chargers do. Obviously, long time quarterback Phillip Rivers is gone. Um, Anthony Lynn is back. Head coach. I think he's a really good head coach. They got some talent over there. Keenan Allen. Um, and some guys. Derwin James on defense. Got Bosa out there. Melvin Ingram. Austin Eckler. They got some guys. I think they go quarterback here. Unless they just fell in love with one of the tackles. They do need a tackle, but I just can't see them passing up on the quarterback right here. Let's see. A wild show so far. Buck can't even. See. You see me with my phone in my hand. I'm just in my little. I'm in my We in a group party, virtual party. We're doing a draft party virtually. Got some guys. We virtual party on Zoom. What we're doing. I hope you're enjoying the show. This is a draft special right here on the best damn sports podcast. Period. Sentell right here on Facebook. Try to stay long. I'm gonna stay a little while. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay. Again, if you want to get in, reaction to your picks, 864-378-0163. 864-378-0163. If you have some reactions to the pick, I'll let you get in here. Have your thoughts. Also, if your team's coming up, you want to tell me who they're gonna pick and why they pick them. Let me know. Again, if you want to get in, you can call 864-378-0163 right here on the Best Damn Sports Podcast. Period. With your host, the sensational Sentell Wideman, aka Mr. No Days Off, aka the One Man Dynasty. See what we got going on here. Again, I thought the Dolphins were going to take Tua from a long time ago. I think it's a really solid pick for them. Even though I happen to not to be the biggest Tua fan, I think it's a great pick for the Dolphins. Again, 2 more first round picks for the Dolphins. A chance to really change and turn this franchise around in this draft right here. If they get this right. They spent a ton of money in the offseason because they had a boatload of money. They spent some money there, brought in some solid, good free agent players, veteran players. Really like Brian Flores a lot as a head coach. So it'll be interesting to see what the Dolphins do the rest of the night. But a solid first selection in Tua Tagovailoa. We'll see what the Dolphins do during the rest of the draft. Chargers pick is in. I'll be shocked if it's not Justin Herbert, but you never know. Maybe they like one of these tackles. Could possibly like one of these tackles a lot. We've seen that movie before. It didn't go so well. Tyrod went with the Cleveland Browns. He was supposed to do Baker Mayfield. It lasted 2.5 games, and then Baker came in. I like Tyrod. He's a nice guy, but he's a below average quarterback. But no, yes, he's mediocre as mediocre get. They tanking for Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence next year. There's gonna be some teams who tanking this year. I promise you. There will be some teams. There will be some teams tanking. Ah, you heard that? I haven't heard that. Man, what the hell? Look at Buck. Look at this guy. He can't control himself. Justin Herbert is the selection. Herbert is the pick. Herbert is the pick. And the Carolina Panthers are on the clock. Hey, look, I'm a big Justin Herbert guy. I've been talking about Justin Herbert for at least 2 years on the show, maybe more. 6'6", can move, athletic, can make every throw on the field. Has some inconsistency issues, but I keep reminding people all the time that you look around him. If you look at the talent around Justin Herbert, it's not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of skill position people you can even name on his team the last 2 years. Unlike these guys you see in draft, and I'm not taking anything away from Joe Burrow or Tua Tagovailoa, but those guys have NFL elite talent, skill people all the way around the field. Tua gonna have 2 receivers, an offensive lineman drafted. Joe Burrow's gonna have a receiver tonight, a running back, a tight end in this draft drafted, and then next year he'll have a receiver be drafted number 1 first round pick in Jamar Chase. So I'm not knocking them guys because they do what they do, but Justin Herbert was succeeding with a lot less talent last year at Oregon. His last 2 years at Oregon actually played very well. Again, like I said, with not much talent, a lot of talent around him, was still able to go out there. Throw 32 TD passes, only 6 INTs. I like Justin Herbert a lot. I love this pick for the Chargers. It's a great fit for the Chargers. So that's why I am with that. Justin Herbert to the Chargers, and I think the Carolina Panthers are now on the clock. Big changes in Carolina. Cam Newton is no longer a Carolina Panther. They just signed Christian McCaffrey to a huge 4-year $64 million extension, making him the highest paid running back in the league. They bring in Teddy Bridgewater at quarterback. So where can they go? You know, offensive line has been an issue for the Panthers for a long time. You think Jedrick Willis is right here for the taking. You would assume that he would be the pick here. That's still on the clock. 4 minutes to go on the clock. So you would think an offensive lineman right here. But Isaiah Simmons, they never probably would have thought that he would be here. Potentially take Isaiah Simmons. You know, Luke Kuechly retired. They lost Thomas Davis, I think, a couple years before that. So they go a multitude of ways right here for Carolina. I think they go offensive line. Christian McCaffrey, new quarterback. You haven't had a good offensive line in a long time. So I think you go right there. As far as that go. The pick is in. I am back in my Zoom chat. Yeah, the pick is in. I think the Carolina Panthers could go a multitude of ways. Linemen, definitely for sure. They haven't had an offensive line in years. They could go D tackle here. They could go linebacker here. They could go a multitude of ways. He wants to see Derek Bryan right here. Who? Matt Rule. Matt Rule's first pick. What do the Panther fan? Where you at, Panthers fan? Where are you? Where you? Yeah. Yes, I would agree with that. Panther fan, what do you do? What are you doing right here? Where are you going? What's happening? Tell me, talk to me, Panther fans. Where are you going right here, Panther fans? Who's the pick? What up, Boise Hudson? Young Tail Hudson, what's going on, brother? What the Panthers doing right here? Offensive line, tackle, D tackle. They can go a multitude of ways right here. I mentioned earlier, new quarterback. Um, and Teddy Bridgewater just signed Christian McCaffrey to a big deal. No more Cam Newton, no Luke Kuechly, who retired suddenly in the offseason. So Panthers could go a whole lot of ways right here. Be interesting to see. The pick is in. So where did they go? Let me get back. Look, I'm also. Hey, I told you guys, I'm also doing a Zoom right now. Like I'm in a Zoom. I'm in a virtual group party, and I have to be there. I have to be here in this group party. Okay? I got invited. I was invited to this party. Isaiah Simmons, what's happening? Y'all know I'm spinning it because I'm doing a live show, so y'all have to excuse me when I hear the pick out because I'm saying it quickly, okay? I am doing a show right now. So I am yelling the pick out. I thought they go offensive lineman right here. Jared Willis sitting there, you think he was going to be there. Got a new quarterback. You got a running back, a new quarterback. And he say like, of course you gonna say linebacker, because that's what you just said. You biased. You're completely biased. You're not. No objectivity. All right, waiting on the pick. Who's it gonna be? Go ahead. Who over there? First of all, if you ain't watching this show, they messing up anyway. I'm just kidding. But anyway. That's funny, bro. Nah, he's texted us now. Yeah, in our group chat. Man, y'all work for the Raiders. Yeah, he got a job now. He's a GM now. He was good at that, but see, he in a current job, he was doing that, he can't do it right. Now, I ain't gonna say he had a good draft last year. I thought he had a good draft last year. The running back from Alabama was really good. The safety was really good before he got hurt. Dawes was really good. The tight end Waller, they made some good. They did some good things last year. Where we at? Make the pick, Carolina. Taking so long. Don't act like your governor. Yes. Maybe a trade right here. Mm-mm. I'm gonna need you to stop doing all that. They in my conference division. I don't need all that. Of course he is. Of course they need an offensive lineman. They better get Kyle an offensive lineman. The election, Derek Brown, University of Auburn is off the board. That's a good pick, man. I love Derek Brown, a disruptor, an absolute monster in the middle. Just a man, a grown man. I got some notes on this man in a minute. 6'5", 326 pounds. Plays hard all the time. Gets up the field. Has just a relentless motor for a man his size. Very, very athletic. I should know. Saw him play against Florida last year. Just absolutely wrecked the whole entire game. Just wrecked it. I mean, just completely wrecked the whole game against Florida. But he was just dominant all season long. All-American. Solid pick by the Carolina Panthers. Again, they could have went anywhere. You know, defensive tackle, linebacker, offensive lineman. They had a lot of holes to fill. But this is the way you build your team up the middle. And this is where you start. This guy going to draw double teams. So he'll make life easy for some of the linebackers. Luke Kuechly, I know you saw this pick. I know you saw this pick now. It makes you want to come out of retirement. You have somebody like Derek Brown in front of you, keeping those guys off you. So good pick by the Carolina Panthers at 8. Now, at 7. The Arizona Cardinals are on the clock. Simmons is out there. Simmons is lurking. Simmons is lurking. See, I thought this Simmons would fall now because these teams don't need linebacker help. Arizona got to go offensive tackle. The best offensive tackle we think is on the board. They have to go offensive tackle right here. So the Jags are sitting there. The Jags are sitting there with a chance to get Isaiah Simmons. What do the Jags do? The pick is in. Well, the 3 top quarterbacks are off the board, so you're not taking a quarterback. I'm sorry. The pick is in. The pick is in. The pick is in. You can't be mad at Isaiah Simmons, dog. You can't be mad at Isaiah Simmons, could you? Jay? Yeah, I think Jacksonville should go Isaiah Simmons. You cannot hate to get that, Keevy. He did. They're not trying to no quarterback. I can go ahead and he didn't get past 13. Ken Law will not get past 13. All right, here we go. Drum roll, please. Pick is in. We're waiting. The word is waiting and watching. Same time, I want to thank everybody for tuning in out there. You're watching on Facebook. This is look. Hey, I'm sorry. It's just kind of like we're just kind of doing this thing. We're freelancing this thing. NFL draft right here live on Sentell. All virtual. It's all virtual right now. I'm watching the picks. I got a Zoom going on. I'm doing the show live. Again, if you want to call in, 864-378-0163, you can call in and talk about the picks that were already made. You think it's gonna happen? Who your team should draft? All of that good stuff. But right here, let me get ready because I know a pick about to get made, and I'm gonna go back into my party. Get back in my party real quick. See what the guys are doing. We're waiting. See what we got going on here. But the pick is made. Is Isaiah Simmons. Shocking. That's shocking. Now that's shocking right there. They went best player available instead of need. Clearly a need at offensive tackle. Clearly a need at tackle for Arizona. That's a shocking pick. And again, who GMs value things, see things differently. They all with 32 different GMs, and then we at home, we're GMs, so everybody's thinking one way and doing these things. But it just takes one GM to have a certain philosophy of how he feel things should go, and that's what he's gonna do. Isaiah Simmons falls to the Arizona Cardinals. Their defense was horrible last year. They could use a defensive playmaker, but I'm personally would have went tackle. Maybe they feel good about the offensive line. I don't know, but they definitely went best player available. And this guy's look, man. He's in my division, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the Arizona Cardinals stacking on their team right now. Okay, I'm sick of it. Oh God! So now, two big surprises: the Giants taking Andrew Thomas, and then the Cardinals taking Isaiah Simmons. I think the two biggest surprises so far in the first round through the first 8 picks. The Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock. 6 minutes to go. If you want to get in, you can get in. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I appreciate you, homeboy. I love you, bro. That's my guy. talking to? Grabbing alone. Oh, yeah, fuck Arizona, man. Like, right? They in my division. They're a wrecking shot. They pick up DeAndre Hopkins. Now they get a defensive stud that I got to see twice a year. I got to see Kyler Murray twice a year. That guy gave us fits last year in the regular season. We badly beat them twice last year. They gave us hell. And now you add Isaiah Simmons. I would have wished that they took the offensive lineman. Just take the offensive lineman. But you know what? Nick Bosa appreciates you not taking the offensive lineman. Okay, we appreciate you not taking the offensive lineman. We appreciate you not taking the offensive lineman. We appreciate that. Okay. Definitely the biggest surprises so far the draft to me are Andrew Thomas at 4 and Isaiah Simmons going to the Arizona Cardinals. Jacksonville is on the clock. 4 minutes 25 seconds. Where do the Jags go now? Do they go offensive lineman? Ken Law would be a solid pick. A lot of help. The pick is in. Don't spoil it. You say don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. You said don't spoil it. Did you mute me? Did you mute me? I ain't gonna say nothing, bro. I gotta get it out there, man. I'm doing it. I gotta get it out there. It'd be sick, Buck. It'd be sick, Buck. It'd be sick, Buck. Would that be worse than Justin Herbert? I'm asking you, would that be worse? Okay, Keevan, would you take Queen or Chase on? No, the pick you got now. Where are you looking at? I'm looking at this board thinking where you going. I'm Kinlaw. That'd be a good pick. You don't want no guy. I'm not. Yeah, so you would take Willis. Willis would be a good upgrade. I think Willis will be an upgrade for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think they can go anywhere. They can go Kinlaw here, Willis here. I mean, the options are really open right now. They got a lot of holes to fill: linebacker, offensive line, D line. They just they lost Marquise Lee, but they got a couple good. They got DJ Chalk and guys they like at receiver. I just don't know where they go right here. They could go receiver. I mean, they could use another receiver. Not out of the realm of possibility they could go receiver right here. I mean, other than DJ Chalk and the other guy I can't think name. I could Kenneth Cole. They could go anywhere, man. I just hey, they could go anywhere right here. I don't know where they're going. Let's see where they go. Somebody say best available is Jerry Jeudy. Best fit is Jedrick Willis. big tackle. And man, tackle's never a sexy pick right here, but it's a necessary pick. It's always a necessary pick. Go tackle. They need you need them. Gotta have those guys. Gotta have those big uglies up front. Protect the quarterback. And get the running game going. So with the Fournette trade rumors out there, I don't know. This is one team you really don't have a read on what they're actually gonna do. Because there's so much D tackles to need. Ken Law right here, outside linebacker, but not at 9. I don't know. I mean, Chase on right here, kind of high for me. Cornerback. Could you go C.J. Henderson right here? I mean, you know, a lot of areas they could take. They could go a lot of different ways with this. So we shall see. We shall see where the Jazz go. I will let you guys back in on the group chat. I'm not gonna say nothing, bruh. I'm not gonna say. It's made though. It's made. The pick was made. I know who it is. I know who it is. I'm gonna just do this right here to the camera. My audience seen that. You didn't see that. My audience seen that. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. You saw it? Keith, you didn't see that. Keith, you didn't see that. Why are you dropping his head? What are you doing? Why are you dropping your head? Hey, I like that. Hey, I like that. Hey, I can never get mad at that. I'm never mad at that. Well, he won't get past 13. So. Well, you got another pick, man. Cornerback is becoming a trendy type player. 0 trades. Everybody has to stand pat. Well, if you just missed that, Florida Gator cornerback C.J. Henderson is drafted by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Won't have to go very far to play his home games. Right up the street, about an hour and a half drive to Jacksonville. The Gator, C.J. Henderson, who a lot of people, several people have had on as their number one cornerback on their board. Look, man, again, GM had their own different taste. So, you know, I would have had a Cooter because he tackles. Not saying CJ won't tackle, but you're talking about a pure cover corner. This guy is it, 4'3", 40 type guy, smooth. He's a technician, in and out of his break. Can play man-to-man coverage really, really well. He's a solid corner, be a solid corner for a long time. So he goes to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Where are we at? The Browns are on the clock. They could not be more happier right here. They need an offensive lineman, and they got Worth still on the board. They got Jedrick Willis on the board still. So they gotta be ecstatic that they're gonna get an offensive lineman right here that they probably had rated as their number one guy on the board, and they're gonna get their offensive lineman right here. Looks like to me you have to go offensive lineman. I have no idea why wide receiver would be a need. You just brought in Odell Beckham Jr. You have Jarvis Landry. You have Njoku at tight end. You have a stable of running backs with the Chubb and the guy Hunt. I mean, this team loaded from a talent standpoint. I think offensive line would be a great pick right here. They got to be ecstatic that all the linemen are still here. So they'll have the ability to get whoever they want right here as far as offensive linemen. So I think this would be a great opportunity for them to draft one of the better linemen in the draft. It's a need. It's a huge need. The guy falls all the way down to 10. They got to be going. Willis and Wirfs are still here at 10. So if I was the Brown, I would be running up to the draft. Oh, I already made. As soon as I said that, as soon as I say that, the Browns were up to the board and draft Willis from Alabama. So that was the easiest pick of the night by far. They picked up Willis. So they got Willis, which is the easiest pick of the night. The Jets are on the clock. Several needs. I like what the Browns got from a skill position perspective. The running backs are studs, two really good receivers, and Joku is a dog. So I like this pick right here, Willis. You can never have enough good offensive linemen ever. And Baker has to be straight up. What we think he is. He's solid. He's solid. And so Wirfs, so Tristan Wirfs. I go. They gotta go offensive lineman too. They gotta protect their second, third year quarterback. 364 pounds. Big man. He's a big, huge man. The Jets are on the clock. Jets, Jets are on the clock. I kind of made that Willis pick for the Browns. That was the fastest selection by far. Like this, they have to take a tackle, and they have to be thinking to themselves, "There's no way they thought Willis and Wirfs would be there at 10." But that's the way the draft has failed. So good for the Browns. Maybe Baker Mayfield can improve from last year's sophomore slump. He was bad last year. He was horrible last year. One of the main reasons they were so bad last year was Baker Mayfield because he was bad. He was very bad last year. Despite what people may tell you, he was really, really bad last year in the draft. I'm gonna be having some. Thought I shared this. I can't see. Let me get back in my group chat. Get back in my group chat. Um, doing so much right now. Yet still on the clock. Pick is not in yet. Maybe a trade right here. Maybe get our first trade. Get our first trade right here. Get our first trade right here. Let's maybe get our first trade. Let's maybe get a first trade right here. Let's see how this goes. Jets, Jets. Man, I love that Gator shirt. That's that shit. No. Man, Cowboy would love to get their hand on Kinlaw. Yeah, he's not a dominant pass rush. He's an undersized DN. Who? At 17 buck? At 17 buck? That's kind of high for him right there. Got that pedigree. Do got that pedigree. I will agree with you on that. Antoine Winfield Jr. Stud. 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 I got the pedigree. He say he was. What other Jets? What are the goddamn Jets gonna do? Did the goddamn Jets 54 seconds on the clock? Yeah, because they need a playmaker for sure. They have nobody on the outside. Either one of them would be a good fit. They have nobody on the outside. They only have Jamison Crowder. The Bucks. No, man. No. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. My goodness. They take a running back. They definitely take a running back. They definitely take a running back. They definitely take a running back. A need, definitely a need position. Need a bell cow. You get one of those talented running backs with them. Goodness gracious. And the honey badger. What the Jets doing? What are the Jets doing? The pick is in. The pick is in. The Jets, Jets. The goddamn Jets. I'm standing in my 49ers pick. I'm getting off here. I'll be here at 12 damn o'clock. I ain't got enough memory to stay at 12 o'clock. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, the Jets are on the clock. They could go. They could go a multitude of ways. They got a lot of holes. The Jets got a lot of holes. Offensive lineman. They could use a receiver right here. Defensively, they could go. They could go Ken Law, right? They could use a D tackle. I mean, they just need talented players. So to them, whoever the most talented player, whoever you have ranked highest on your board right here, if you're the Jets, you just take them. You figure out the rest of it later on. That's just how bad the Jets are right now from a franchise standpoint. That you don't even have you can't have a position of need. You got so many holes that you just got to take the best player available at this point. And I think, I think a receiver right here, I think the best players right now are receivers. CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy right here would be an ideal fit. Solid receiver. Get my guy Sam Darnold a receiver because he needs one. They took Beckton. Oh my God. The Jets gonna do Jets things. The Jets are gonna do Jets things. The Jets are gonna do Jets things. Mekhi Beckton is the pick for the Jets. The Jets are gonna do Jets things. Okay? That's what That's not. I'm not knocking the pick at all, but man, the Jets are just terrible. They just terribly run organization. It's just he got bigger upside. What? That was not necessary. That wasn't necessary. The Jets take Mekhi Beckton from Louisville with the 11th pick. Man, I'm sitting good right here at 13. I'm sitting good at 13. I'm sitting good here at 13. I'm sitting here great at 13 right now. I'm sitting here nice at 13 right now. Sitting here good. I just seem so nice. Whatever they want to do, I'm good with it. Whatever receiver they want, let's go and get them. But Kinlaw sitting here. Got Armstead. Got Armstead back. Whoa, wow. I that mother big, man. 6'7", 364 buck. 6'7", 364. It's a big human being. Makai Becton is a big human being. But I am sitting in a nice spot right now. I'm gonna get the guy I want regardless. They do, absolutely. Yep. They ain't taking Judy though. No, because they see too much Amari Cooper in them. They see too much Amari Cooper. Now if Av Davis was alive, if Av Davis was alive, this would be Henry Ruggs. They're not taking Judy because he reminds them of Amari Cooper. They're not taking Judy because that's a carbon copy of Amari Cooper. They hated him, so they're not taking him. Carbon copy. They're gonna take CeeDee Lamb right here. They take a receiver. Yes, they're not taking Amari Cooper. Out of college, baby. Yeah. But I agree with that. But you know, this the Raiders. I consider the Raiders going Kinlaw too, though, man. They Jason White. Wow, wow. They could go defensive lineman here. I mean, they had a lot of good playmakers step up for the Raiders last year. I mean, I like Devin. I like Dawes. I love Waller. Um, Kevio boy from Clemson played really well for him. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. They might go Kinlaw right here. T. Higgins. Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs is off the board. The Raiders have went back to Al Davis clone. The Al Davis is somewhere smiling down right now on the Raiders. Al Davis is somewhere smiling down right now if the Raiders take the fastest guy in the entire draft. I don't know how much the 49ers covered it. And you know what? The Raiders who are moving to Vegas clearly want to stick it to the 49ers by taking Henry Ruggs right here. But this is an Al Davis special, man. If you know anything about Al Davis, he always took the fastest guy in the draft seemingly every year. So great pick. I mean, I love Henry Ruggs. I said it about him last month that he's a football player who happens to be fast and not fast that plays football. He's solid. I think he's a good football player. Shocking that he's the first receiver off the board. Again, I'm great. I'm great right now. I got my pick of the receivers. I get Kinlaw if I want to. I'm great. I could trade back right here. Let's trade back. Let's trade back right here and get another pick. That's a perfect fit. They need a lineman. Worse would be a good fit at Tampa. You know Tom Brady asking for that. You know Tom Brady asking for that. Get me an offensive lineman. We got enough skill position people. We got enough skill people. Where we going right here? We can go anywhere. We can go anywhere right here. Let's trade back. I think we should trade back right here. We don't have no second, third, or fourth round pick. We need to trade back right here. Definitely at 31. Definitely got to trade back at 30. Got to get out that spot. But you sitting here now with a board with Ken Law. You got both the top two receivers. I know Henry Ruggs came up the board late, but the two best receivers still on the board. And then you got Ken Law sitting there on the board. So instant offense. I'm gonna watch my Niners pick. I'm gonna go about 2 hours. I'm gonna watch this pick and a couple more. I'm gonna get back to Cowboys. I'm gonna get past the Cowboys pick before I get off. I want to see what they do. Oh my goodness, this has been crazy. Y'all down. If you're watching, thanks for tuning in to the Hottest Sports Podcast in the South. Sentell live on Facebook. I'm your host, the sensational Sentell White. We got a lot going on right now. I got a virtual draft going on. I'm in a Zoom virtual draft party with some guys talking a lot of football. If you want to call in, you can. 864-378-0163. 864-378-0163. You can talk about the picks that were already made, picks coming up, who you think your team should draft, all that good stuff right here on the Best Damn Sports Podcast, period. Right now, my 49ers are on the clock. Your defending NFC champions are on the clock. And the pick is not in yet. The Raiders, man, Al Davis is smiling down right now from heaven. Al Davis smiling down from heaven right now. Boy, the best player in the whole draft. Let's go. That's an Al Davis special. Man, took Henry Ruggs from the grave. Boy, took Henry Ruggs from the grave, bro. His son's still the owner. Mark Davis. With that Chucky haircut. We on the clock. We can go anywhere. Hold up, homeboy. We got choices, homeboy. Which receiver we want? Which receiver you want? Which one you want, Kyle? Which one you want? Put him with Debo. Which one you want? I'll take Kinlaw right here. But I think we want to try to get our offense kind of similar to our defense because our defense is way ahead of our offense. So I think we want to go offense here. Try to make that Shanahan offense look good. With Debo and Kittle, baby. Let's go. Build the offense up. Tight end. Man, I was. That wasn't a tight end. This man crazy. Yeah, he in the 5th round. We gave him the 5th round. Yeah, but he gonna be that late though. He gonna be that late. Man, but Claypool's 6'5", bro. Claypool gonna be a tight end in the NFL. I know we should. We should be trading. We should be trading right now. Let's go. Let's go. We need to make a trade. We should be trading right now. We don't have no second or third or fourth round pick. Buccaneers. The Buccaneers have made a trade. The Buccaneers have made a trade. The Buccaneers gave a boatload for that. They gave a boatload for that. Oh yeah. We got some capital for that. Oh, we got some capital. Oh, we got some capitals for that. It ain't showing right now. It ain't came through my phone yet. No, we gonna get they gave some capital for that. Man, them boy ain't no receiver, man. I like that. Give me my Evans. Yeah, they getting the offensive lineman. They getting the offensive lineman. That's a great trade for us, though. Great trade for us. It ain't showed yet, bro. It's a great trade regardless, because we have no picks. They get out of there. We probably... Oh, they had the 14th already, bro. We probably swap picks. And what we're going to get a second out of, or a third out of. See, we going to get a third out of them and get the 14th pick and still get our guy. That's brilliant stuff. Because we'll take either one of the receivers. We good. They got to take worse right here, right? A third, baby. Take a third or a second. Gotta be a third. At least a third. At least a third pick. So we didn't have no capital, man. We didn't have no capital. We had to get a pick, man. They covered in somebody. Obviously, Tampa is covered in somebody at 13. That's why they moved up. And I'm glad we moved back because I know we probably got a third round pick for that. We need draft capital, man. We didn't have a second or third or fourth round pick in this draft. We didn't have a day 2 pick, so we had to get more picks. And if we only went back one spot, we still gonna get a player that we really like, either Kinlaw, one of the receivers, and we probably picked up a third round pick. It's the 31st pick we have late in the draft. So we are sitting really good with our picks. We'll probably trade out of that pick 2, get another pick, a second round pick. So hey man, we doing some maneuvering around here. John Lynch is doing a fabulous job doing some maneuvering. I said that we have to get out of these, that we would have to trade back to get some draft capital. It has to happen that way because we don't have enough picks. So great choice, great decision by John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. So excuse my excitement. They took Tristan Wirfs. The Bucks took Tristan Wirfs. The Bucks did indeed take Tristan Wirfs, tackle from Iowa, a position of need, clearly a position of need. And we got a pick out of that, and we still gonna get our receiver or D tackle. So that is nice. Trade again. Trade again. Trade again. Let's see what we got for that. Let's see what we got. They got worse. Who do we get for this? What do we get for this pick? I just want a third. I just want a third. That's all I care about. I need a third for that. I need a third for that, baby boy. I need a third. I need a third pick for that. Where is my compensation? I'm still gonna get my guy right here. I still get the 2 top receivers of Kinlaw. I am sitting in a nice position. Trade back again. We'll go back again. Go back again, goddamn. Need all the pick we can pick. I like Wirfs, man. I think that's a great pick. Tom Brady gonna love that left tackle. He gonna love that guy. That's a great pick. That's a great pick for the Bucks. And now you loaded. Now whoever Buccaneers fans, you are loaded now. You are officially a playoff contender, championship type contending team. Deal with the expectations. Deal with it. Deal with it, Buccaneers. Deal with it, Buccaneers fans. You are now officially a title type contender. Where did the 49ers go? I'm trying to stay to the Cowboys pick before I get off here. Gotta see this. Gotta see Buck Thomas' reaction. Yeah, you sing good. You sing good too. Look at you. Oh, it's funny, man. This is funny, though. Damn Raiders. And it's the fastest one, not the best one, the fastest one. And that's a Jerry. I mean, that is an Al Davis special, man. An Al Davis special. 49ers still on the clock. Still waiting on the compensation for that draft trade that we just made. Maybe this it right here. Get some news about this compensation for this draft pick. See what we got. News on this draft trade. Everything's so slow right now. Uh-oh, what we get? Oh man, all we got was we got a fourth pick. We got a fourth pick. Got a fourth round draft pick. Fourth round. What the hell? What? But we was a good trade partner though. We only got a fourth round pick for it. 117. A fourth. We're gonna trade that 31st pick too. Nah, we went looking for my right? That's funny as shit. I picked Ruggs for us. I took Ruggs. Yeah, because he was still there. Yeah, man, get on through. Shit. Somebody gonna get desperate. Somebody gonna get desperate. Yeah, let's trade back again. Man, we ain't got no picks, man. We ain't got no draft capital, bro. Oh, we didn't have a second, third, or fourth round pick to just now. So let's trade again. Yeah, we didn't have a second, third, or fourth round pick. Let's trade again. We about to go again. Shit, I'm comfortable, very comfortable. Trade back again. Man, get your. You ain't shit. Man, don't even bring that up. What's wrong with this man? Why would he do that? I thought it was great coaching. Boy, stop. Boy, won't you stop acting up? Y'all gonna take Jordan Love. Y'all don't sign that. Y'all gonna take Jordan Love. Y'all might get him, but well, he won't sign Dak. Kelly Bryant. Kelly Bryant gonna be Dak's successor. We on the clock right. We working right now. We working right now, homeboy. We working right now. We working the phone right now. Hey, I'm enjoying my IG girl. I'm enjoying. Al Davis, Al live and well with that pick. Everybody still talking about that Raiders pick. That is Al Davis special, man. Everybody still talking about the Al Davis pick. I'm at the Ruggs pick. We trading back, man. What we doing? We trading back. Oh, the pick is in. Damn. I want to trade again. We couldn't find no trade partner. What are we doing? Man, I'm gonna slap the hell out of you. Oh, slap the hell out of you. The 49ers are on the clock for those who are watching out there on Facebook. The pick is in. Thank you for tuning into the hottest sports podcast in the South, the best damn sports podcast. Period. Sentell live on Facebook, right here on the NFL Draft Thursday edition. It's all digital, it's virtual, so it's slower than normal. I'm in a Zoom draft party, so I'm talking to guys there. I'm talking to you people. I'm trying to keep up with the picks. So I got Zoom. Is it Zoom or Boom Boom Room? Is it the Boom Boom Room? In my book. Jerry Judy got the phone in his hand. Jerry Judy got the phone in his hand. We may trade that. We may trade Jerry Judy even after he get drafted. Yeah. It still ain't made a selection on. I'm still waiting on the selection. I ain't saw it yet. Somebody hasn't seen it probably. Oh wait, that came across my phone. Yeah, I like it. I'm with it. I think we're built. This is how we're built. They want to replace Buckner. They believe in what we're doing offensively. They took Javon Kinlaw. Now you got a third, first, and a fourth round pick. Maybe you can trade back up later in the first round and get your receiver if you want to. It's possible. I like that pick. Solid. Love it. We built defensively. That's what we bread and buttered it. That's how we replaced Buckner at a cheaper price. Got a pick for him. Turned that pick into another pick. Great job. Yeah, because you can take that fourth, put it with that first you got. Maybe you can get back up. So Lamb and Judy are sitting there. Well, the Denver Broncos need a receiver. They've got both the best receivers on the board right now. They have a young quarterback in Drew Lock. Perfect opportunity to draft one of these receivers. Yeah, Melvin Gordon is now a Bronco. But they definitely need a receiver to go along with the guy the big guy they drafted last year, number 14. I can't remember. I think this is a receiver. They definitely need a receiver. Got Drew Lock, like I said, you got a young quarterback. You can go. Yeah, I think you got to go receiver. I mean, the best player available are receivers. Debo. We went to that well again. We built on defense, man. I think we just. I want to wait. We at? We at the 15th pick, so Cowboys and 2 more picks. I want to see Atlanta and the Cowboys. We're a defensive team. Let's go. We built our defensive lineup for a reason. They gotta get a receiver. So Richard Seymour be a great comp. It's a great. All I know is you stick him beside Armstead and Nasty Nick Bosa, D Ford, and the rest of that NASCAR front. We get out the people. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, man. Hey, Pat Mahomes is great, dog. Pat Mahomes, great. Hey, I just like it, man. I think that's where we cut our teeth at. We're a defensive team. I know you want to get fancy, get more vertical, get more balance to the offense, but hey, we like to stop people and just be nasty on defense. Let's just get out the way. It starts up front. Where we going? Who we got? Denver on the clock. Hey, the pick is in. They probably going Judy right here. That's crazy. That's how the draft works because you just don't know what GMs are thinking. We think things, analysts think things, and then the GM is all by itself thinking a completely different thing than we all thinking. And but I think a receiver. Mike Evans been really good. Thomas was the first round, wasn't he? Yeah, yeah. There's some guys now. Yeah, receiver's a tough position that the first year to generate a lot of unless you special. It's a tough position to learn in the NFL. Transition is kind of difficult. Yeah, but my favorite receiver in last year draft was right. Yeah, they used him. Yeah. Well, you know who my favorite receiver was in draft last year. Well, you know who my favorite receiver in the draft was last year. AJ Brown. AJ Brown. I kept telling people for months, take AJ Brown. They fell in love with DJ Metcalf. Yeah, DK was nice. Broncos select Jerry Judy. Jerry Judy off the clock. Off the board. Jerry Judy. Off the board. He's a Bronco. The Falcons on the clock. Sitting there with man. Man, you know if Jerry Jones running the draft, who he'd take. But you ain't got but two top corners. But yeah, you only had two top. It's deep, but yeah. I mean, you could get Antoine Winfield at 17. I wouldn't be mad at you. How about AJ Espinosa, Buck? You want to get the quarterback? I can see him or YGM. I'm not gonna try to pronounce his name from Penn State. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm gonna go to the Falcons pick, and the Cowboys pick, and I'm getting off here, and I'm gonna stay with you guys on the Zoom. If you watching out there on Facebook, I want to thank you for tuning in. It's been a long, crazy show. Plan on doing the whole first round, but it's difficult to do the whole first round. It's very difficult. Long strenuous process, but I want to thank about it for tuning in and watching tonight. Again, if you want to get in, you still can. Two more picks. And then I'm gonna get out of here. 864-378-0163. 864-378-0163. Right here on the Hottest Sports Podcast in the South. the best damn sports podcast. Period. Sentell. Um, yeah, I think it's a solid pick, Chris. I mean, like we built on defense, man. We were built defensive team. While our bread is buttered. I know we want to get more dynamic, but I think we had a couple guys that were injured at receiver that we didn't get to see last year. Jalen Hurd, and Trent. So the emergence of Debo Samuel, like Kendrick, Bourne. Of course, we got George Kittle. So and you still got the 31st pick in the draft in the first round, and so you could potentially, possibly get back up in here if you really want to take a receiver. It's a deep receiver class, so you could take a receiver late. I mean, I think CD and Jerry are the cream of the crop. Henry Ruggs is a special kind of receiver. But there's a lot of receivers in this draft, so it wouldn't be shocked probably if you see a T Higgins later on in this draft, the Jefferson kid. But me personally, if I took a receiver now, I would take T Higgins. Need a big outside receiver. For me, I would take him. But a lot of places we can go at the 31st pick. Need a cornerback still, so potentially trading out at 31 spot. Now on the clock, DN is a need. Do you go Chase on here? Do you go Kenneth Murray linebacker? I mentioned YGM from Penn State. He could possibly be an option right here at DN. What do the Falcons do? Pick is not in. Let's hear from the guys. What do the guys think the Falcons do right here? Let's hear from the guys. Let's hear from the guys. What do the Falcons do right here, guys? Say song. Edge defense. Got three guys saying defense. I kind of agree with Chase on Espinosa. I like the YGM too, but the Falcons could go. That's who? Who? Offensive lineman? You said offensive lineman? Oh, cornerback? Woo! They like CJ Henderson a lot. I know this for a fact. Yeah, Terrell hurt his draft stock. Mark Chase was an animal out there. A damn true sophomore. Be back to do it again next year. Unfortunately for me, where's Barrett Harper Thomas at? What are your Falcons doing, man? What are y'all doing? What do you want? What do you want? Matt Ryan, Matty Ice hasn't been the same since the MVP season. They drafted Calvin Ridley a couple years ago. They drafted a couple of linemen last year who hasn't quite worked out. They lost Freeman. He's gone. They could go running back. Be kind of early. D-line, they lost the kid from Clemson who never kind of lived to his bill, Vic Beasley. Linebacker. They did pick up DFJ. Yeah. Yeah, they did lose Hooper. But you're not going tight end here. They did pick up DFJ to kind of help the Vic Beasley loss. Got Grady Jarrett still. So the Falcons could go a couple of ways. Cornerback, I know they loved CJ Henderson. They loved CJ Henderson. But he's obviously gone. Where did they go? What did the Falcons do? Thomas Dimitroff. That's the guy's name. What did he do right here? Off the blank. Home Depot. Don't shop at Home Depot. The pick is in. Falcons. 7-9. I picked the Falcons to go to the I picked the Falcons to win the NFC South last year. It really embarrassed me. I'm kind of upset with them still. Still upset. Mm-mm-mm-mm. What do the Falcons do? That's fun. Dope. Dope. I seen Dion looking like Black Santa. Dion looking like Black Santa. AJ Terrell. Wow. Wow. That's a need pick. Clearly a need pick right there. High for AJ. That's a reach right there. That's a reach. I have him as a 36 overall player. He was the fourth best corner. I got him rated the fourth best cornerback. I got Fulton ahead of him. Christian Fulton. AJ Terrell, don't cover. Which one you want? Which one you want? Don't cover a tackle. Or don't tackle. I'm just mad. He had a bad game. He had a bad game. No, he had a bad game because you know what? Because coming to that game, he had a first round grade. You know, most people thought he was a first round talent coming into that game. So, Cowboys are on the clock. I'm gonna wait till this pick. I need to see this pick. CD Lamb is still on the board. I like Chase on right here. I like Chase on right here. I like Chase on right here. Him and Lawrence in the 4-3 defense. I like that. I like that. But see, he's not an every down. But if you're looking for a pad rusher, third down, he's great. Got DeMarcus Lawrence. But those are D tackles. That's why I like Chase on right here. They don't need all these damn receivers. They just drafted the guy last year. But he's not a slot, so you don't want him. But he's not a slot. See, he's not a slot. You They don't use him at all. They don't use him at all. He had a first round grade, Buck. He had a first round grade. But he went 16. I don't think he's that close to Henderson or old boy. Well, they did lose Fredericks, retired. So you're right. They could go offensive lineman here. That's a reach though, man. God almighty. I don't see an offensive lineman forever on my damn big board right here. Good God, that'd be a reach. Yeah. Yeah. You could go linebacker because we don't know about the health and we don't know the health of old boy. Yep. You did lose what's his name? Byron. I like Fulton. I like Gladney a little bit. But I would take the D. I'll take the D end right here, man. D end can wreak some havoc right here. With DeMarcus Lawrence, you got the two D tackles. A linebacker. Yes. 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 Man. Yeah, Ken American play. Yeah, Kyle Vanderbush got a neck injury that's serious. Yeah, so you can go in, you can go a lot of places right here. I like Chase Song. A serious injury. He got a serious injury. He better. shit, shit, he better. Miami about to get CD. Miami about to get CD Lamb, dog. Y'all realize that? Miami about to get CD Lamb. Y'all realize that? Y'all realize that? Miami about to get CD Lamb. Yeah, I mean, wow. That's wow. Parker, Lamb, the tight end from Penn State. Oh my goodness. And they got another pick. Yeah, Devontae came around last year. Man, that could be really nice. Man, they probably never. Yeah, Devontae. They never thought the pick is in, the pick is in, the pick is in. Cowboys are on the clock. We're gonna watch the Cowboys pick. I'm gonna give you my analysis of the Cowboys pick, and then I'm gonna get out of here. We have been here for over 2 hours on the Best Damn Sports Podcast, period. So we're gonna make this pick right here, watch the Cowboys pick, and then I'm getting out of here. And I'm gonna stay in here with the Zoom guys. Yeah, cause let's see what we got. No. Hold up. What's happening? What? I'm on now. Oh! Wow. Wow. They went for the best player. Best player available. Best player available. The Dolphins was definitely probably looking. I already know who it is. What you mean? I ain't said nothing. I ain't said nothing. You ain't seen it, Buck? I ain't gonna ruin it for the man. Buck ain't seen it yet. Buck ain't even saw it yet. Damn, that's a good pick. Damn. That's deadly, bro. That's deadly, bro. Man. Nah, see these. I like Cooper more so in the slot than I am. But man, damn, good pick. Well, yes sir, yes sir. Get that man his money. I'll be right back to holler at y'all. Hold on, let me close the show out. All right, that was the last pick we're gonna do. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, watching the Best Damn Sports Podcast. Period. Draft edition, virtual. I will be back. I don't know how. I don't even have a clue. I'll be back. I just don't know when, people. I can't give you an exact date. But I'll be back as soon as I can, man, to give you the sports as only I can give it to you. I have been have enjoyed this show. You know what this is. Sentell, baby, the hottest sports podcast in the South. I am the sensational Sentell Wiseman, aka Mr. No Days Off, aka the One Man Dynasty. I will see you people on the flip side. Hope you enjoyed the draft so far. It has been a great diversion from what's going on in the real world. Till next time, enjoy the rest of the draft. The first round, I will see you guys. Don't know when, but pray for everyone. I will see you guys next time. I am out. Oh, 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 oh.